And so I thought I'd call and check up on you and be sure you are.
You know I am.
Girl, your love is money. Your love is money. Yeah, your love can make a man feel rich on minimum wage.
So it's almost funny, you being one of the nicest guys in the entire world, releases a song called Minimum Wage, and people get bent with you, probably without even hearing the song. Now, how can people be mad at you?
Man, I mean, I can understand being mad at me for dating and getting engaged to Gwen Stefani because I know it doesn't seem right. I can understand that. If you're a normal person with eyeballs and you look at us standing, it's not right. I agree. Way over my head. But to get mad over a song title when you haven't even heard the song, that's unacceptable. You know, as much as there's, you know, Twitter trolls and people out there that are just hiding in the bushes looking for anything to pick a fight about or, you know, a fake controversy, it makes me happy to know that common people with common horse sense can see through all of that and go, no, I'm sorry, I'm not going to give that the time of day.
Well, buddy, it's a great song. It's called Minimum Wage, and we'll play it after the Chiefs game. Okay, so Blake Shelton popped up all over the Lake of the Ozarks this year. Now, do you have a place down there or not?
No, Clint does. Me and Gwen and her brother went there to Clint's house over the summer for the weekend, and we met Patrick Mahomes and Chelsea on that weekend because he was out there looking for a place, and Clint knew somebody that knew him, and we all hung out in the Cove together one day. It's pretty cool. It's crazy to look at him because he looks like a kid. Like when I say like a child, even his face, you know, he's like a teenager, and you're going, well, there's the highest paid NFL player in the history of the sport, and he's a kid. I mean, that guy's career is going to be stupid.
And Blake, everybody says he's a nice young man.
Super nice that day, respectful, and when I was that age, if I would have been on top of the world like him, he couldn't have been around me, you know. He was just so down to earth and normal.
And I guess your buddy Clint Boyer has seen enough of you on TV, so he's got to do a little TV himself instead of racing now, right?
You know, his biggest concern was by taking that job. I think he was afraid that it might cut into his social activities and all the fun stuff that he was getting to do as a driver, you know. And
oh, yeah.
I said, man, I think there's going to be more of that for you now because you'll actually have the time for it, you know. So we're about to go on a fishing trip next week. We're going up to North Dakota to go ice fishing. And he's not too happy. He signed on for it last summer, and now he's looking at the weather, and it's like -1 or something. So he's not too excited about that part of it.
All right, Blake, let's go from ice fishing with Clint Boyer back to L.A., back to The Voice. You're recording a new season. It's underway now. How's it going?
It's going good, man. We filmed the blind auditions. We filmed a little bit of battle reality, and that's been fun. I don't know if they've announced Dan and Chase, by the way, but if you leak it, I don't care.
Gotcha.
But I don't know if they've announced them or not. But anyway, yeah, we're here working. We filmed all the blind auditions. I got my team put together, and we've been working on the battles and getting ready to get in that mode. It's weird, Mike. I mean, it's trying to film a TV show with live music and a band and artists. And I mean, there's no way to do it where we're not all there. So we're having to do it in these big spaces where we can stay really faced out. And, you know, we're singing duets in our battle rounds, but because of the COVID protocol, you know, that we have to actually have two different stages. So that even though they're singing a duet, they're about, you know, 80 feet apart. It's the craziest thing.
So a lot to look forward to with Blake Shelton and a new season of The Voice. Also highlights of Blake and Clint Boyer ice fishing. And there might even be a wedding in 2021 for Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani. Blake, thank you so much for taking the time today before the Chiefs and Bills game. We appreciate you very much.